Hey folks, Deano here again with part 2 of my Beast Deities Waghoba review. This is Beast Deities 6, I believe, is what's on the box. Otherwise known as Base Form or Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Yeah, we don't have a lot of head swaps this time because, quite frankly, none of them fit on each other because Kong loves to do that weird thing Kong does and make their neck pegs comically oversized. I'm not entirely sure why they do that, but they do. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So yeah, this is more just a comparison review than anything else, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, as I said in the first part of the review, he's a decent figure. Like, link in the description if you want to buy him. I'll also put a link to Demoniacal Fit's version if you specifically want a base form Goku. If it's base form you're wanting, Demoniacal Fit all the way. Like, in my opinion, there's not even a contest. But yeah, let's quickly get the rest of this out of the way and do a proper comparison, shall we? So yeah, first thing you will notice is that even though they've seemingly scaled the figures down a little, Kong or Beast Deities, their figures still tend to be a bit oversized compared to what they should be, which is a bit annoying in my opinion. Like, you kind of have to futz them into your display instead of them just being there naturally. It worked with Rose, and it would have worked with the Super Saiyan 3s had I managed to get a hold of one. But the Super Saiyan 3s, the first heads, well, the first faces, sorry, were really bad. Like, the eyes were just off on all of them on the first versions. Second versions were a lot better. In fact, they looked really, really nice. But yeah, because they were a limited run, I completely missed out on them, and now they are over £100. And I refuse to pay that much for any figure, even actual Figuarts exclusives. So there is no way in hell I'm paying that for a third-party figure. But yeah, like I said, I've widened the stance of the Kong Goku ever so slightly, compared to the Demoniacal Fit one, and he scales actually pretty well now. He's still a tiny bit taller, but it does work if you need it to. But yeah, just taking a look at the two sculpts, they're both based off the Gohan sculpt, the Superhero Gohan, so there's a lot of similarities. The difference being, Kong or Beast Deities, the top half of their gi, they stayed more true to what Tamashii did with their Gohan. So he's got this big curved cutout on his stomach or lower chest, whatever you want to call it. Whereas Beast Deities went through the trouble of hiding that cut a bit better. So yeah, I do really think the Demoniacal Fit sculpt overall looks a bit better. In my opinion, the Beast Deities feet look better, but Demoniacal Fits just destroy them in every way possible. That's not to say either company couldn't improve. The legendary Super Saiyan Goku, his feet go back and forth and you can pretty much put them into any position you want. So yeah, but overall, like, if you're purely wanting a base form Goku, definitely go with Demoniacal Fit. The proportions to me look a bit better, the sculpt is a bit better, and like, for whatever reason, I said in the main review, but the top half of Beast Deities gi, because of whatever they've tried to do, plastic is too thin on the top, and you can actually see the blue bleeding through it. because the main difference between them is, if you take a look right here, in fact, is that painted? I always just assumed it was, but the more I'm looking, the top half of his chest, the skin tone, that is probably painted from the blue, but the blue and the orange are actually separate pieces. I did not think that was a thing with a Demon Ico Fit, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, the Beast Deities one, the skin tone, the blue and the orange are all separate pieces. But that orange is just way too thin, and you can see the blue through it at the edges, which is really annoying, really infuriating. I would almost always say, say that the overall plastic quality looks a lot better on Demon Ico Fits as opposed to Beast Deities as well. So yeah, plus the colour as well. Like, I know it sounds like I'm completely destroying the Beast Deities as opposed to the Demon Ico Fit, but the Beast Deities one, let's be honest, the base form head, that's surplus to requirements. You're buying this for the Super Saiyan head or the Super Saiyan 2, bang. That is the main draw of that release, which is probably why it's a bit brighter. But yeah, I just think the colours are better in Demon Ico Fit. The one thing I will say Beast Deities does better is the base form sculpt looks a bit better than Demon Ico Fit's. The Demon Ico Fit one is a bit too angled upwards, whereas the Beast Deities one is a lot more natural looking. Plus they've got these really cool soft plastic bits that they've added in for that extra bit of, well, attention to detail, shall we say. So yeah, I do like that. But yeah, let's move Demon Ico Fit out of the way. Pop that off like so. Pop the Super Saiyan head on like so, and compare them to the closest thing I have, which is the 2.0, and you can see the difference in scale between these two immediately. Like, the 3.0 Demon Ico Fit is a bit better compared to a 2.0 Goku though. This guy towers over him. This is the bootleg hair from the legendary Super Saiyan. Actually fits perfectly on the 2.0 body. But yeah, saying it right off the bat, like, I've always thought this head sculpt was far too long compared to what it should be. I get what they were going for, but it just, I never liked it that much. I much prefer how Beast Deities' hair looks, including that extra like bang that sticks out the side. That is pretty much, there he goes, he's falling. Yeah, those feet on Beast Deities, they are not great. It's no wonder the Super Saiyan 3s could not hold their own weight out. But yeah, the closest head sculpt that I've got to Beast Deities is the full power Goku one, with that extra bang as well. So yeah, blows that one out the park completely, especially when you consider this as well. So yeah, all in all, like, for Super Saiyan, it is really good. I just wish to everything that they wouldn't have put that cut into his gi. There was absolutely no need for it. People would have still bought this figure regardless. So yeah, let's pop the two heads off just to see. It won't fit, but let's just see what it looks like on the Demon Ico Fit body. Let's move that out of the way. Come on. You can stay on. You can stay on. Nope, that is not working. There we go, close enough. So yeah, that actually looks really nice. I do really like that, honestly. I suppose, like, as long as they haven't butchered the inside of the figure, I would almost say you could swap the two necks entirely between the two figures, if anyone wants to do that as a custom. But yeah, I suppose you can get conversion pegs, at least in the US. Can't really get it in the UK, unfortunately. If anyone can reach out to me, I would quite like to review some of these conversion pegs that the different small companies do. So yeah, you can't really do that at all. Can I pop that peg out? No, that is tight in there. That is that's new. So yeah, that's what that Goku, the Demon Ico Fit head, would look like on it. Which, yeah, decent enough. But I don't know why you would want to swap it in the first place when you have basically a perfectly serviceable Beast Deities head right there. But yeah, at the end of the day, folks, it's completely up to yourselves what version you want to get. Like I said before, I can only give my recommendations. My recommendation, if you're going for base form, would absolutely be the Demon Ico Fit one, all day, every day. But if you're wanting an updated 3.0 Super Saiyan that doesn't look like the Namek Saga one, then the Beast Deities is a decent pick. Like, it really is. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think down in the description. Down in the comments. I keep saying description at the end of these videos for some reason. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. As I said before, link to both of these figures, or all the different types of this figure and this guy, will be in the description. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.